All right, I'm here with Dr. Bob. And Bob, in Abigail Spanberger's speech today, the 75th governor talked a lot about unity, about talking across the aisle. She talked, of course, about the campaign themes we had heard about affordability. But she also took aim at Washington. She didn't shy away from that. What did you hear today?
Yeah, not at all. I thought what she did was really, she had a lot of expectations being the first woman governor. I thought the speech, overall just knocked it out of the park. And what she did was that, by and large, she talked about those themes, but it wasn't just a laundry list. And then more importantly, I thought that she basically said that she felt that she needed to protect Virginia from some of the things that are taking place in Washington that are having the impact. She was very, very vivid about that. Said in Washington they're building, gilded buildings while schools might be crumbling here in Virginia, and that she was going to address that. And then secondly, she was very, very clear about that she was going to protect hardworking immigrants who are not doing anything criminally wrong.
That's right. She said providing our neighbors safety and security. Were you surprised that she would do that? Is that going to be provocative, do you think, across the Potomac?
Well, it might be, but I think what she's basically setting out in her first day is that she's going to be a strong and decisive governor. I thought her speech, where she kind of placed herself in the line of these Virginia trailblazers who took decisive action, whether it be Linwood Holton or whether it be Doug Wilder. By and large, she put herself sort of in the trail of those folks that I'm on their shoulders, and you can expect me to act like they acted. And I think maybe some of the people who didn't vote for her are not going to be happy with that, but I think those people who supported her and even others who are just curious about her are going to come away from this speech saying this is going to be a strong governor. And by and large, I think for most people, that speech was she just knocked it out of the park.
Well, we know she's issued a number of executive orders already as far as affordability. How about her agenda in the General Assembly?
Well, in the General Assembly, by and large, she's really focused on this idea of making life more affordable for most Virginians. And the interesting thing about this bill is that while it is the easiest theme to talk about, it's one of the toughest to really deliver on, because there are parts of the affordability agenda that the governor doesn't control. She doesn't control the tariffs. She doesn't control grocery prices, can't bring electricity costs down for people tomorrow. So she has to focus on those things that can make a difference in people's lives right away. Perhaps childcare is one of those places where she might be able to go, but that's going to be very important for her, because if the public is going to say that she's delivered, they're going to want to see something in the next year or two that is actually more affordable.